What's up? As you can see, setting is changed a bit. Kitchen's not done yet. It's almost done. Sockets left to do, lights left to do, stove is not there, dishwasher's not there, no sink, but we'll get there. I'm experimenting with the shot right now, and we're gonna make a awesome sugar cookie latte right now. And I had this last year at some point, I think, with oat milk, but I'm honestly not a fan of oat milk. It, I think, ruins the drink. So I'm gonna make it with regular milk. And that's what we're gonna do. All the numbers, recipe linked down below as always. So let's get started first by just heating up our milk.
So go ahead and heat up your milk in a saucepan and bring it to a steam. Then we're gonna work on our cinnamon sugar. So here I have 1 part of cinnamon. It's about 2 of these spoonfuls is perfect. Then 2 parts of white sugar. So that's gonna be 4 of these tablespoons. And then finally your brown sugar, which is again 1 part. So 2 of these tablespoons. Is that confusing yet? I hope not. And hopefully your head isn't spinning, because we gotta be spinning that spoon to mix up the cinnamon sugar and bring it all together. Set that aside for now.
Now for the coffee, ideally you would want to have a great shot of strong espresso, but if you don't have that, don't worry about it. You don't need to spend that much to get great coffee. You can get that with a French press, so go ahead and check that out. That's a bit more reasonable, and honestly, it's more useful. I'm adding 2 spoonfuls for 1 serving. So I'm gonna add 4 here. Now, you want a strong dose, so you want to put 2 tablespoons. And all I need now is some hot scalding water. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat that up, and I'll be right back.
Back with another element of this drink. So I got some molten butter over here, about 1.5 tablespoons of it. I'm gonna put that in the ramekin with some of that cinnamon sugar that we made earlier, and a key ingredient, which is almond extract.
Now something about this drink is I had it about a year ago, so that's like literally a year ago, not like in December. And so I tried to recreate it because I liked it, wanted to make it again, but there was something missing, and that was this. You really need this, and it does like kind of smell very strong, but it's kind of incredible what it does mixed with the other ingredients. So make sure to add and find some of this and add like just like a nice teaspoon of it in here. And of course we're gonna flavor this with some vanilla. Then you just gotta mix this all up really well. Basically it's like a syrup, and these just add a level of creaminess. Just go ahead and get a plate and add some of that sugar that we made earlier right on that plate. Spread that out. We're gonna be dipping my cups in a cup that has some water in it, and then rub that in the cinnamon sugar. And that's gonna create a beautiful rim of cinnamon sugar.
Now you can see some of the steam coming from the milk. This is the perfect time to add in half of that cinnamon mixture that we made earlier for our sugar cookie latte. Add that right in. We'll reserve the rest for our cups, and then we'll also add in some of the white chocolate chips. We let the heat just melt it all together. We can mix it up at this end, and we are going to be frothing this up really soon, and that's just gonna help aerate it and gonna give a perfect latte finish. For the coffee here, I've let that brew for about 4 minutes, and then I'm gonna push that plunger ever so slightly to brew that perfect French pressed coffee. And then all that reserved cinnamon mixture from earlier, add that right at the bottom of your cups, which we prepared earlier with that crispy, sweet texture on the top. Pour in the coffee, and if all went well, for about 1.5 cups of water, you would get 1.5 cups of your coffee.
The foam can just go on top, followed by some sprinkles. Now this tastes good. It's just like fuller, if that makes sense. And just taste this side by side. Like, it's good, but I don't know if you know this, or if you've noticed this, but almost every Starbucks drink that's sweetened has that Starbucks sweetener flavor. And if you have noticed it, you can't untaste that. And I don't taste that here, of course. I didn't use Starbucks sweetener. And if you love that, maybe you will still like this more. But I think that's the fact that you made this by yourself and it tastes, I think, better than that. What more do you need, right? And if you enjoyed this recipe, then be sure to check out my pumpkin spice latte.